Alright. Sorry guys, I had to use my phone to check my card anyway. Yeah, I stopped giving people money. Because I look at it like, I look at myself. If I was on the street, I already been unhoused before, but if it was severe, where I was on the street, hungry, I would just hide. I would not want people to see me in that condition. I would just retreat to the woods, the wilderness. That would be my safe haven until, like, I would try to live off the land, learn about foods that are edible in the wild until I get back on my feet. But anyway, I want to talk about Charleston White. One of my subscribers mentioned how Charleston White he's checking for my keys at OCD, man. But Charleston White, he's allowed back in the community, but not Candace Owens. Now, let me just say this. If you say something about the LGBTQ community, and I feel like I could be called out. So there are gay people that can be accused of transphobia. I forgot the name of this guy, but I forgot this guy's name. I think maybe it was Trevor or something. It was this white dude. It was a gay white dude and his husband. He was accused of being transphobic. So you could be accused of a lot of things. I think Caitlyn Jenner was accused of being racist, homophobic. I don't remember. But let me just say this: if, like, when Isaiah Washington called his I'm going to refrain from slurs here, but when he called one of his co-stars the F word and they got him fired, right? Or I'm trying to think of somebody that's homophobic that if they went to a gay community, they would not be welcome. I don't really know too many men that are homophobic that go in gay communities. But let's say, if you were like a member of the Westboro Baptist Church, I don't feel like you would be accepted in a gay community based on your views, right? If you needed a job there, if you want to get housing, if you wanted to, because they run the housing in a gay community, they run the jobs, they run the businesses. So you could say, you can call it a community. Or Jewish people, like Kanye West. If he said anything about, he did say a lot of things about Jewish people, but if he wanted to do business with a Jewish person, I don't think many Jews would do business with him based on his comments. So you could say, like, he's not welcomed in their community. Same thing with a homophobic man, homophobic woman. They're not welcomed in a gay community. Or you say something about women, they will do their best to cancel you in a feminist community where women run businesses, they run housing. It's possible. I don't really know a lot of communities like that. I guess you could sort of say that it's part of the gay community. I don't know, but I don't see that doesn't really apply with a black man or a black woman who talks about the problems in the black community and they're considered a sellout. And when you say, once you do all that tap dancing, don't come back, we don't want you back, stay over there. I mean, what did they leave from? This is not direct to nobody, but what did they leave from originally? If you say, we don't want you back once you go there, like, was there ever any opportunity when they left? No. Like, what jobs were hiring Charleston White in the black community or Candace Owens? What businesses were hiring them? What housing were they being denied or approved from? Tell me. My question is, what is a black community? What is a black card? What is a what does it really mean when you say, yeah, he's back again? Like when OJ was found guilty and he came back to the black community. I mean, did he really come back? Because he still had money. It's not like they sued the shit out of him, but he still had enough where he didn't have to live like in a neighborhood like mine, okay? But like when they say he came back, like what does that really mean? Did they give him a job? Did they provide him with housing? You know, or is it just, you know, is it more of a social thing? Is it more of a social phenomenon? Like yeah, like socially we don't want to be surrounded by, I feel like it's more of a social phenomenon than power and economic related. Because let me tell you, Koreans and Asians run a monopoly in all the businesses in my neighborhood. Not really white people, but Koreans and Asians. Well, Koreans and Chinese. I said Koreans and Asians. Asian is a race, not a nationality. But yeah, what is he coming back to if he's welcome back? Or if Candace Owens is prohibited from the black community, what is she missing out on? Because everything, from my knowledge to my understanding, everything that black people do that they need to sustain life, they have to go millions and like hundreds of miles away from home sometimes to get. You gotta go to a job far away. You go to a school far away. Sometimes you go shopping far away. You know, most business that you do is far, far away. If you watch Shrek on TV, it's a land far, far away.